All right. Hey guys, how's it going? It's Joy. I'm back again with another video. I hope that you guys are doing well and I hope that you guys are staying safe. So, you guys, this live is not going to be too long. But I don't know if you guys have watched my other lives. My neighbors, they tend to have music that's really loud. So, like I said, we want to just make sure we can get this out the way so the music doesn't come on. But anyway, if this is you guys' first time watching me, my name is Joy and I am a narcissist abuse coach. I have been dealing with narcissists since 2006. And since 2017, I have been helping former victims, now survivors, heal, move on, and recover after dealing with narcissistic abuse. So, as you guys can see by the title, I actually did get this inspiration from something that I saw on Instagram, and also the other topic that's actually something that I've experienced. When the narcissist tries to set you up, because maybe they've smeared your name to a bunch of people, and they have this story, or they have this lie that they have spoken over your name, and they could be trying to get people to see you how they see you, right? So you do have that. And also, I probably will extend this to the next video, but we'll talk about the holiday hoovers, with Thanksgiving coming up, with Christmas coming up. Understand that the narcissist may try to hoover you, so just kind of keep that in mind. But let's just go ahead and get into it, you guys. This actually came from Pinch of Attitude. Let's talk about 6 things narcissists enjoy that healthy people don't. So again, this is how you can tell that you are dealing with an individual that has NPD. So the first thing is that narcissists enjoy watching. Hold on. Narcissists enjoy watching you beg for approval. So, this did happen to me regarding the male narc. My aunt, a little bit here and there, but mainly the male narc. I did experience this. But with the narcissists, they will enjoy you begging for approval. Some of them will enjoy you trying to fight for their attention, or they may triangulate you with whether it's like within your family dynamic, whether it's with siblings, or with other people or other things, different places, situations. The narcissist will enjoy you begging for their approval, right? So the next thing is narcissists delight in your mental confusion. So the narcissist loves to cause confusion, right? They love to cause drama. They love to cause chaos. They like to, cause havoc and messiness and dramatic situations, and just really toxic environments. And so the narcissist loves to confuse you. They love to play the hot and cold. They love to give you the silent treatment. They love to gaslight you. They love to treat you good one day and treat you horrible the next day. They love to give you compliments and then they call you fat the next day or call you ugly the next day, and stuff like that. So the narcissists love to cause you confusion, right? So the next thing that the narcissist likes to do is the narcissist looks forward to exposing your darkest secret to others. So this is something that a lot of the female narcissists do. The mother narcissist, the narcissistic in-laws, the mother, or any narcissistic like siblings or narcissistic sister-in-law or daughter-in-law, whatever. If they are a narc, what they like to do is get close to you, right? They like to get, find out like what's your darkest secrets. They want to find out like what happened to you when you were younger, right? They want to know what was traumatizing for you, what was traumatic. And they may open up and share things about themselves too. A lot of times they'll do that because when they open up and share all this stuff about themselves, they are wanting you to do that in return. And so that way they can re-traumatize you, right? I know an individual that I dealt with back in 2020, 2021, that individual's mother was a narc. And I do recall hanging out with that narc. She was a malignant narcissist. And she opened up and shared a couple things that happened to her during her childhood and things like that, and shared quite a bit. And again, the reason why they like to do that is because they want you to open up and share the things that have happened to you, so they can go ahead and find out what your triggers are, find out what your traumas are, so they can go ahead and use that against you at a later date. Especially when we'll talk about this later, when they're launching a smear campaign against you. So that way they've already smeared you to a bunch of people. And so they want you to look like how they've already painted that picture to a bunch of people, even though the people that they've smeared you to, sometimes that those individuals may not know that they're a narcissist, or they may think that something is up, but they just don't know what it is. Or some people are just, they don't care, they just believe and listen to anything. You get me? So, and thank y'all for the like, and I would love to hear what you guys have to say. Chime in, feel free to share what you guys think on this topic here. Now another thing is that some things that the narcissists enjoy that healthy people don't is narcissists extract a sense of power from hurting you. So a lot of narcissists love to hurt you, right? They love to see you cry. They love to see you upset. They love to see you get crazy, get emotional, and react and get loud and, you know, throw a fit, or, you know, whatever the case is. The narcissist loves that. That's food to them. That makes them happy. That makes their day go better. They may go out and celebrate, or, you know, they love that, you know. And the reason why they like it is because they're miserable. They're miserable individuals, and they want you to feel how they feel, right? They're selfish in that way. They want you to feel how they feel. And you know, they, a lot of times, especially like if it's your parent, like if you have a narcissistic parent, that parent sees you as an extension of themselves. So however the narcissist is as an individual, they feel that their children should be the same way, or anybody else that's around them, whether it's their girlfriend, their boyfriend, or their spouse, or any other relative. The narcissist wants to make you into themselves. That's why a lot of times the Narc cult, it's a cult, because everybody behaves the same way, everybody acts the same way, everybody thinks the same way. A lot of times they could look the same, they could dress the same. Like sometimes if you're in a narcissistic family cult, everybody may be fat, everybody may be overweight, or everybody may be they may have diabetes, or everybody may have had a trauma where they got molested or something, or everybody may have a trauma where, you know, they eat certain foods, or whatever the case is, or they do these certain type of traditions. Like there cannot be any individuality in a narcissistic family cult. Like everybody has to do the same thing, think the same thing. And sometimes they want you to work at the same places, because again, the narcissist, it's a threat to the narcissist if they feel like you're trying to do something different. Again, the narcissist is all about power, control, and competition. That's it. No more, no less. So that's what it is. That's what you're dealing with when it comes to the narcissist. But yes, they get pleasure out of upsetting you. They get pleasure out of getting you to react. They get pleasure in setting you up. They get pleasure in your unhappiness. For you to be unhappy makes the narcissist happy. And now you got to think, like, why would a person do that? It's just, you have to understand that sometimes individuals, they are sick. They're sick in the head, sick in the mind. So, and that has nothing to do with you, right? But that's just something to keep in mind, you know? Now, another thing is, yeah, kind of just literally what I said. So narcissists are happiest when you are unhappy. I know for me, my aunt, it was the same way. I remember the last time I had saw her, she took great pleasure in, you know, getting people to react. And even me, she was happy. Like the last time I had saw her, because I didn't know what I was dealing with. I didn't know that she was a narc. But once I found out, and that last time I had saw her, and I was trying to like sort out how I was feeling, but I looked over to her and I saw that she had this smirk on her face. And, you know, that let me know that she was happy when you get upset. They're happy when they can trigger you. They're happy when they can see you cry. They're happy when they can, you know, just make you feel different types of emotions. They want you to act out. They want you to look crazy because, like I said, they've already smeared you to a bunch of people, right? And so if you don't do that, people are going to be looking at the narcissist as they should, which is a liar, right? A cheater, a thief, you know, a person that is emotionally unstable, a person that has a mental disorder, basically. So, yeah. But yeah, and so the last thing that narcissists enjoy that healthy people don't is narcissists feel empowered by gaslighting you until you can no longer think without doubting your reality. So yeah, the narcissist is always going to be gaslighting you. That's going to be the biggest thing. I know, like with the male narc, he definitely did gaslight me a lot, to the point where, yeah, I did like question myself a bunch of times, like, but luckily, like I said, once I went no contact with him as well, and I went no contact with my aunt, I was like, okay, this is abuse. This did happen, but okay, let me go ahead and heal, right? That's where your power is. If you have been a victim of abuse by a narcissist, your power comes in healing. Your power comes in recovering, because when you don't heal, when you don't recover, you continue to get abused, and you like almost abuse yourself too. Even if you're no longer dealing with a narcissist, but again, you could attract another narcissist, or you abuse yourself, or you become a narcissist. People, isn't that funny? They like to be around healthy people, because what they like to do is extract their energy, right? They like to extract um you know the things that that healthy person has. They like to try to embody that and try to pretend like that's them, but that's not who the narcissist really is, right? So you do just want to keep that in mind, and always work on yourself. Always work on yourself. So like I said, so that way you do not become a narcissist. Trust me, there's a lot of narcissists out there. There's too many of them out there. So make sure that you do not become one, right? All right. So the next thing, you guys, I actually got inspiration from this, because again, this did happen to me and is currently happening to me. So this, I posted a video on my community tab where an individual was talking about how the narcissist will kind of orchestrate a setup. So the narcissist may be trying to set you up, right? And how the narcissist could be trying to set you up is, like I said, they could be trying to get you to react. They may be trying to get you to make you look crazy, or they may be trying to make you look dumb or something like that. Or they could be trying to bully you. They may be trying to stalk you and harass you. And not only that, but not only are they doing it, but again, they may have somebody else doing it too, right? And so, and I'm only saying this because this is happening to me, and it actually has been happening for quite some time. Like I kind of told you guys in a previous video, this did start back in February of this year. It actually was in a work environment that I'm currently in. This individual, like I said, I don't know who this person is. I don't know them at all, but I know that I guess they know about me or whatever. And I guess they feel intimidated by me, or they feel jealous of me or envious. I don't know. I really don't care. But yeah, so this individual began to harass me. Now, I didn't say anything at first, because I was like, let me just kind of see like what's going on. Like, I didn't understand, but I'm a very like, I feel stuff, and I read energy and stuff like that. And so I was like, let me just see. So this went on for all of February of this year, and then it stopped. So March, there was nothing that happened. And then April, it picked back up. And so I guess the individual had whatever, if they bribed that person and like said all this stuff, because you guys know the narcissists, they like to play the victim. So they'll play the victim, and they'll try to get people on their side to come against you, to try to set you up, right? And so what would happen is, so this individual would have someone come and look at me every day. So they was trying to like intimidate me and try to like scare me or harass me and stuff like that. And so, but not only did that person, this individual had this person do this to me, but that other individual it was a female, right? She herself did it too. And so, and they had been doing it for a while. It was April, May, June, July, August. I think it stopped in July. And so, but that individual had still kept doing it, but that person was doing it by themselves, right? And so now, I guess the individual started to back up again, and now, because the one person that they had doing it, I guess they left. They didn't come back anymore. So now, the person has somebody else doing it, and so it happens. And a lot of times when a narcissist is trying to set you up, it's based off of a smear campaign that they have already been speaking of against you. And so that smear campaign could be something. They may say, oh, that person stole somebody from me, or that person broke up a happy home. They could, they could be saying lies like that. They could be saying like, oh, it was because of her that, me and this person are no longer talking. It's because of her. that, that individual doesn't want to speak to me, or, it's because of her, it's her fault, so a lot of times a narcissist, they will blame whoever. And again, I'm innocent. So all this time that this individual has been stalking me, harassing me, and all this stuff, I have not done anything to this person at all. But they decided to choose me as a target. And, to be honest, like I said, at first I didn't understand what was going on. But then I was like, oh, okay, I see this individual is a narc. I was like, okay, I got it. But what's crazy though, I had actually reached out to, persons like in power. I was like, hey, this person is doing this to me. I would like for it to stop. But, I had told the people like in authorities, I had told them about it. And, they didn't do anything. And I said, hey, you know what? I guess it is what it is. And the individual kept doing it. And so I guess I'm saying all this to say is sometimes you really have to try not to take things personal, especially if you're dealing with this. And also too, what made it even more crazier is that it was actually in a work environment. It was in a work environment where it's supposed to be professional. It's supposed to be, welcoming, and we're supposed to be a team, and things are supposed to be a certain way. And, to me, I think it's very unethical to have people in those type of environments that behave that way, because it's very misleading, because it's just not what it is, and it's very unfortunate that people have to deal with that in work environments where they're getting harassed, bullied, and stalked, and they actually reach out to a higher up, and the higher up decides not to do anything about it. That to me is very unfortunate. And again, that did happen to me, and it's currently happening to me now. But luckily, I did keep my faith in God, and I knew that I was going to be okay, which I am, like God always protects me. God keeps me safe. And I'm just very proud of myself. Like I said in the previous video, I know if it, cause I had told a couple other people about it. They were like, oh my God, like they did that to you. I was like, yep. And they're still doing it. And, they was like, that's crazy. They were saying that they were sorry that happened to me. And I was like, yeah. And the crazy thing is like, it's the good thing that I had that experience being around a narcissist, not only like living with them, and also like having a connection with that individual, like dating in the past. So it was good that I already had that experience dealing with a narcissist. So I could like kind of catch on to it a lot quicker than later. But yeah, they were saying like they were sorry that happened to me. And honestly, like I said, I learned from it, and you move on. Like stuff like that happens. It happens to the best of us. But I guess what I'm saying all this to say, you don't want to allow a situation with the narcissist to change you for the worse. You want it to make you into a better person. You don't want to be like a narcissist where they have allowed, whether if somebody rejects them or somebody says no to them. Sometimes the narcissist can't handle rejection, right? They can't handle, their ego is so big, they can't just say, okay, cool, like let me just go ahead and move on. Like it's not that big of a deal. Like just go on about your life. It's not that serious, But with a narcissist, because they have this big false sense of self, they have to, do all this extra stuff and get other people involved, and they have to launch a smear campaign against you, and they'll have to try to stalk you and harass you every day to get you to react, or to get you to act out, or to get you to feel scared, or get you to feel afraid, because they want a relationship or they want money from somebody. You see what I'm saying? When they could just get money on their own and they don't have to be dependent and reliant on somebody. That would be more logical. But with a narcissist, they're so lazy, and they're so selfish and greedy, that they don't care. Like I said, they only care about themselves, and they don't care who they hurt. You know what I'm saying? And so, but yes, that was something I have dealt with and currently dealing with. But like I said, the good thing is that I stayed focused on myself, and I stayed focused on God. And that's something that I encourage you guys to do today and every day, really, is to focus on yourself, focus on God, and understand that, you may be going through things in life, and just realize that God's got it under control. Like, even though a narcissist may do stuff to you, and they do stuff for evil intent and to try to destroy you, or try to distract you, or try to throw you off and stuff like that. But the good thing is God will take that experience and he'll say, okay, I see what this person did to you consistently and persistently. I saw the evil that they did, and I saw that they got other people involved to hurt you and to harass you for no reason. Because, like I said, I haven't done anything to that person. Like I said, I don't even know that individual at all. I don't know that person from a can of paint. We don't talk at all. But I guess this person feels so upset at me. They feel like I've taken something from them. I don't know. Like I don't know what to think or what to say, but all I know is that I kept my focus on God, and God is good. God, he'll like make things, even like I said, people will take things for evil and God will make it for your greatest good. So don't like allow a situation with a narcissist to change you. Like let it make you, instead of it making you bitter, let it make you better. You get me? So, but I hope that was helpful. But yes, just understand that the narcissist will try to set you up. They will definitely try to set you up. Like I said, whether it's to make you look crazy or it's to validate their smear campaign, they want to make you embarrassed, or they want to make you feel stupid, or whatever the case may be. And again, they already been smearing your name. And also, I know that the individual that I'm speaking of, that that's in the same work environment as me, that has been doing this to me and has had two people do this to me. One person, like I said, left, and this other person. But I know that this person also did magic on me as well. I know that this person did do magic, and and the reason why I know that is because I had dreams about this individual. And I'm, like I said, although I do oracle readings and stuff like that, I don't use it for negativity. I don't do that at all. So I know that the narcissist has probably been smearing. So I know they probably have people watching my channel and stuff like that. So if you're watching, understand I don't do what the narcissist has done to me. All the negativity that the narcissist has done to me, I have not said a word to that person at all. And I will never say anything to that person ever. So just note that. And again, like I said, but yeah, I know that person did do magic on me for sure. I don't know if they're still doing it. They probably are, knowing the narcissist. But yes, they did do that to me. And again, it is what it is. It is what it is. It's just like I said, even though the narcissist wants to do evil to you, don't do evil back. It's cool. Just let it go. Let it go. Let it be. Don't worry about it. Like, even if the narcissist doesn't want to let something go, it's cool. It's cool. Like, just allow God to handle your battles, and just understand that you're going to be okay. Focus on yourself, focus on your own life, focus on your own kids, and do what's best for you at the end of the day. Because again, the only person that you can control is yourself. You get me? But yeah, that just thought I'd share that. But yeah, that I did endure that. Like I said, it was for a long time, for a long time. And like I said, the environment that I was in, like I said, I told them what was going on. And I'm pretty sure the nurses probably lied about it, whatever, they're liars anyway, but yeah, they didn't do anything about it. They didn't do anything. And I was just like, wow. And a lot of times that'll happen because the narcissists, a lot of times they get in good with like people in certain positions. And so, like I said, they may try to frame you a certain way, and they may try to make it seem, because I think also too, this individual was trying to make it seem like I was bothering them, but in actuality, they was bothering me and harassing me behind the scenes, right? And like I said, this individual tried to get other people involved. Actually, they did. And lies. Like I said, I don't know this person, so I don't know where all this hate came from, because I don't know. You get what I'm saying? And so, it is what it is, and it happened. It can happen to you too. It can happen to you as well. So, if you need like any advice on dealing with stuff like this, please don't hesitate to reach out. I would love to support you in that way and kind of guide you on how to handle stuff like that. Yeah, because this individual tried to set me up like every day. Every day was doing the same thing every single day. And like I said, I guess this person had done this to other people in the past, right? I guess because like I said, narcissists, when they do stuff, they've done it to other people. It's not like you're the only person, and you probably won't be the last. But they've done this to multiple people. And so I guess this person felt like whatever they was doing, I guess they felt like it was going to work. I don't know. But but like I said, I know with God on my side, it doesn't matter who's against me. As long as God is for me, that's all I care about, so Like I said, I was innocent. Like I said, I haven't done anything to this person. So, you know, it happens. So, yep, I hope that that makes sense. But so just keep that in mind when it comes to dealing with the narcissist. And they rehearse it too. So like whatever it is that they do to you, they may like chat with whoever they're like trying to get to, like, you know, whatever they're trying to do, they'll rehearse it. They'll say, hey, go ahead and do this, or hey, go at this time, go at that time, and stuff like that. They'll rehearse it, you know. And I think that's what the lady was saying on the video. Like I said, it's to suit their whatever smear campaign that the narcissist has against you. Because when they do what they do every day, or the stuff that they do, they want it to look like how the narcissist sees you. And if they're hateful, they're jealous, and they're envious of you, they want to get you to act out because they want people to see you how they see you, right? And because they can be that jealous of you, they can be that envious of you in that way. And so, but yeah, so you have that, and but yeah, so I hope that that made sense. The next thing is, I don't want to drag this out too long. Why I hate about the circuit. Yeah, no one ever asks you. Yeah, you know what I find to be funny is that this individual that was stalking and harassing me in a work environment, the people that would do the things, like they try to like wait for me by like my locker, or they would try to follow me around like on like different times when I'm not working and stuff like that. It's like they never said anything to me. They never said a word to me. And I'm thinking, like, I know that that person had been talking about me. I already knew that. But I find it to be very ironic that they just believe the narcissist, and they don't even like ask you like your side of the story or anything. Like, I find that to be very interesting. And the narcissist is that manipulative. You know, they're that manipulative. Like I said, they can play the victim. They can play the victim, you know, even though they were the villain, they were the perpetrator that thought of the plan. They were the ones that thought of the plan, say, okay, let's do this to her. Let's do that to her, or whatever. You know, they thought of the plan, and they had to get help. They had to get somebody else to help them, right? And so, but yeah, that happened to me. What was that? That was, like I said, it was April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November. So 8 months now. But the individual started it back in November. Because what the person would do is they would, like, I guess, try to follow me like on my break times, follow me on my lunch times, or whatever the case was. And yeah, that person would do that, but they would do it behind the scenes, right? Or like I said, they would get somebody else to do it. And so, but yeah, with the smear campaigns, yeah, they don't and that's how you know most people can't be trusted. And it's cool. It's like you don't need everybody to like you. You shouldn't want that. It's just like a few people. But yeah, like with the narcissist, they'll have this smear campaign about you, but the people that they're smearing you to, they don't even like I said, they don't know you either. They just believe the narcissist, right? And Blue Flash, hey. Oh wow, yeah. Some narcissists, they're very manipulative individuals. For sure. They're very manipulative. So you got to be really careful. You got to be very, very careful with these people. It's best to stay far away from them as you can, you know. And with this individual, I guess this person watched my videos on YouTube as well. So they'll like watch my videos, and they'll go back to whoever they talk to, and they just smearing and just doing all this gossiping. And it's just like, it is what it is. And it's just, I'm an innocent person. Like, and for those of you that have been watching me for years, you know that I don't bother anybody. I don't hurt anybody. I don't mess with anybody. I don't play games with people. You guys know me. You know, the people that know me, you know who I am as a person. And you know that I would never do anything to hurt anybody. I would never do anything to harm anybody, or to make anybody feel upset, or to make anybody feel a type of way. If that were the case, I would always apologize, and I would say, hey, I was wrong, blah, 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 blah. But that's not how I live my life. That's not how I live my life. So everything that the narcissist has said about me, or whoever they smear me to, has been a lie. And so when you're innocent, the narcissist knows that you're innocent. They do stuff out of hate. Like I said, they do stuff out of jealousy because they're evil, you know? And so that's, you got to accept it. It's like, it's cool. Like if you want to be evil, that's on you. Like that's your choice. You get what I'm saying? But sometimes you may become a victim to a narcissist, like I have been. And it's crazy is I've been around narcissists. I feel like a lot of times out of my life, a big part of my life has been me surrounded by individuals that had NPD, right? So, like I said, it was good that I had that experience with a narcissist. And like I said, it's funny because I had mentioned this, what happened to me at the work environment, and the person was like, "You never said anything the whole time." She was like, "You didn't." She was like, "I would have went crazy." And I'm like, "No, it's not that serious to me. It's just like, no, it's cool. I already know what the person's doing. It's not a big deal." But yeah, I'm just, like I said, I'm very, very proud of myself, to be honest. Very proud. So you said they caused so much damage on yeah, man. I don't know. It just depends on whatever happened. What I can tell you though, if you've dealt with the narcissist smearing you and they have tried to turn other people against you, or maybe they try to set you up, get help, you guys. Don't be afraid to ask for help. I know that I saw someone's Instagram. They were talking about like not being afraid to ask for help. I'm telling you guys this, don't be afraid. Ask for help. Reach out for support, get the therapy you need, get the coaching you need, get the counseling you need, because it's really going to help you in the long end. If you're out there trying to do it by yourself and you're like, "Oh no, I'm good," like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, no, get the healing you need, get the recovery you need, get the books needed, get the books that I wrote, you guys. I'm telling you, it's really going to be helpful on your journey, especially when it comes to dealing with this type of abuse. Because not only does the narcissist abuse you mentally, but they do emotional abuse, right? Psychological damage to their victims. And so with you being able to like read and study and just understand yourself, but understand what happened to you, but also understand like how to move past it, is really going to help you from being stuck, right? It's going to help you from being bitter and, closed off and isolated and, reclusive. Like you don't want to be like that. You want to be an individual that, okay, maybe you had to endure some abuse, or you may had to deal with something that was very unfair, very just evil, It's like you don't have to allow that to define you. And like I said, keeping God number one in your life is going to be key. Like I'll be honest, you guys, after I went no contact with the male narc and my aunt back in 2014, I can tell you that God really allowed me to, deal with my inner work and the things that I was dealing with, like the trauma that I experienced and, everything that I was going through. With God there, I was like, okay, I got this. You get what I'm saying? I was like, I knew God had my back. And God allows certain stuff to happen to you. Like, just like with my situation, like there's things that God will allow for you to go through, but it's bigger than you. You see what I'm saying? That's why I say it's good to just, okay, if you went through this abuse, maybe you reached out because maybe you thought like, okay, you thought like a certain environment wanted to like make everything cool and like peaceful and stuff like that. But once you realize that certain environment, they are on that too. It's just like, it's like, okay, cool. Like, you just let it go and you just move on. But like I said, you have to make sure that you're doing the inner work. You get what I'm saying? So, but yeah, I hope that makes sense. But yes, please don't hesitate to reach out. And also we'll do this on another video, but I wanted to talk a little bit about hoovers. You guys know with the holidays coming up, holiday hoovers from the narcissists, Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's, Valentine's Day, going into next year. So just be mindful. You may get a hoover. If you do get a hoover, just chuck it up as a hoover. Don't respond. No reaction. It's cool. Like, so no responses regarding the hoover. Now, if you don't have the ability not to be around a narcissist, because sometimes a narcissist likes to annoy you, or right, they like to get on your nerves, or they like to be a nuisance, or they like to be a menace. Again, just focus on controlling yourself. You don't have to control the narcissist. If you get anything out of this video, understand it's not about what the narcissist does, It's about how you respond to the narcissist behavior, because the narcissist, they're not in control of themselves. That's why they do what they do. That's why they have to do smear campaigns. That's why they have to try to set you up. That's why they have to do magic, because they're trying to control you, right? They're trying to manipulate you, and they're trying to get a certain outcome. You see what I'm saying? But see, with you, you don't have to do that, right? You're not trying to manipulate people, right? You are focused on yourself. You're focused on your own life. You're focused on God and your family, right? And improving yourself and empowering and bettering yourself. That should be the focus, right? So that's just something to be aware of regarding that. But we'll talk about that in another video. But just be mindful that you might get a Hoover for Thanksgiving. And for some, I've had this situation, or I've heard of people dealing with this, where they had to be around their narcissistic in-laws for the holidays. And, you know, they said like, oh, you know, the mother-in-law tries to really exclude the daughter-in-law or the children, or whatever the case may be, or try to make you feel left out, or try to make you feel like you're not a part of the family, really trying to make you feel low about yourself, or they may be making comments on your cooking, your cleaning, and stuff like that, and just trying to make you feel bad, really trying to separate you from your spouse or your girlfriend or your boyfriend. That's really the whole goal of a narcissist, especially the females. The female ones are the worst. Out of the narcissists that I've met, I found that the female narcissists are the worst. And actually, the person and the environment was a female, right? And so, but like I said, I had my aunt that was a narc, and then also the individual that I was dating at the time back in 2020, 2021. His mother was a narcissist. And so, you know, but the female ones, they're, to me, just my personal opinion, I think that they are the worst. None of them are like better than either or, but they both do damage. But the female ones has a little bit more influence, because people look up to their mothers. Mothers have kind of have like a you know, a say in certain situations, and people that they're looked up as a person, like an authority, like a matriarch, right? You know, a person that is the head of the household at times, right? You know, it just really depends. So this person, or the female narcissists, really like to assert their power, right? A lot of them will abuse their power and authority. You get me? But yeah, so just be careful of the Hoovers. And also, a lot of times too, they like to ruin holidays for you. They like to ruin special occasions. They like to ruin your birthday. They like to ruin your plans. They like to sabotage you, or they like to sabotage your relationships, or sabotage your friendships, and stuff like that. And I'm guessing this individual that is in a work environment to where I'm at, I don't know if they was trying to sabotage me for some strange reason. I guess they feel like I'm a threat to them, or they feel like they have to watch me all the time. I'm not sure why, because I'm not watching them, so I'm not sure why they're watching me. You know, and it's just like, just go on about your life. It's not that difficult. Just move on. You know, it just, you know, I guess narcissists, they're so dramatic in that way. It's like that's how you know an individual is a narcissist, because they do stuff to the extreme. They do stuff in excess, right? And they have to make a big deal out of stuff that's not really a big deal, when it could have just all been avoided if they would have just moved on with their life and left people alone. But no, they had to do all the extra stuff. So it's like, it is what it is. But anyway, I hope that this video is helpful and insightful. I would love to know, what was you guys' biggest takeaway? Also, you guys, I wanted to let you guys know, so my sugar scrubs are available. So, and if you have purchased a sugar scrub from me, or if you would like to, I did want to say thank you in advance, but you guys can go to my website. You can go to joylarkinskincare.com, or you can go to livenarcfree.com, where you can learn more about it. But I did want to tell you guys, so I'm doing a holiday package deal, you know, with Black Friday being around the corner, Thanksgiving being here, and Christmas coming up. I wanted to show you guys some love, just some appreciation for those of you also too that are looking to get, you know, focus on yourself, self-develop, self-improve, self-empower this year and going into the next year, you know, after dealing with abuse and having to endure, you know, just drama, pain, agony, and stress, unnecessary stress, and people accusing you of stuff you didn't do, and you being an innocent victim. You haven't done anything, and people are just throwing stuff at you all the time for no reason. You haven't done anything to anybody. If you would like to treat yourself, or maybe if you want to treat a relative for the holidays or whatever the case may be, I'm doing a holiday package deal this month, and I'd like to extend it to next month, but this month we're going to do a holiday package deal. So it's going to include all 3 of my books. So you're going to get Reclaim Your Life Back, Your Pain Will Make You Successful, and I Feel Misunderstood. And also you're going to get my sugar scrub is going to be included in the package as well, and also a Live Narc free t-shirt. So you're going to get all of that for under $100. So it's only just going to be $97 for that package deal. So 97, excuse me, 9, I think it was $99.97. My apologies, you guys. Or hold on, let me see. 1 second. Hold on. Yes, 97.99. So that's going to be the holiday package deal. So if you guys would like to learn more about that, you guys can visit the link below. I'll go ahead and add that onto my my website, and then on my other page that I have where you can schedule appointments if you want to talk to me directly. And I always do that, just a way of giving back and just being a support, being a support. Like I said, don't be afraid to reach out. Understand that you're not in this alone. I'm with you. I'm dealing with stuff too, just like you. So I'm not bigger and better than anybody. I'm just a person out there that's trying to help. I'm not trying to hurt anybody. So the fact that somebody would come at me is definitely a surprise, but actually it's not. It happens to the best of us. And like I said, just don't take it personal. Just understand it's all love here. If people want to hurt you and, do all this mean, evil, awful stuff, it is what it is. Just know God is with you. That's all I can tell you. And God loves you. I love you as well. What else I wanted to say? I will do a percentage. I'll do a special for my products and services this month too. I'm thinking of doing a 10% on all of my services for this month for Black Friday. So make sure that you do, if you want to reach out, take advantage of the promotions and the specials that I have. It definitely is at a limited time only. So if you want to talk to me, you want to get any sessions, need a listening ear, if you want to inquire about any of my 90-day coaching program, or you want to take advantage of my self-care holiday package deal, please feel free to reach out to me. And we can definitely go over that and learn more regarding that. But yes, I love you guys, and I will see you all in the next video. Also, too, any topics, you guys, that you want for me to make a video about, please feel free to do so. You can leave it in a comment box below, and I look forward to hearing from you. And till the next time, I love you guys. Hugs. All right, love you guys. Bye.